Step right up, weird ones. We were the weird kids, now grown weird adults. Still loving the monsters, the blood, the cults. From cursed old movies to jump scare plots. Mercy hides here, and we brought a potato. Mercy hide presents. Mercy hide presents.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are back to streaming again. I know you
Hi,
guys
friends.
missed us a lot.
We're back from break.
Hello, Movie Chat. Hello, Tom and 80. Welcome. And Davey, if you're watching this, we hope you are getting better, bud.
Yes, we hope you're feeling better, or going to get better. I know exactly what you're going through, if it helps.
Hey, ATL, what's up? I am joined
Sup,
by
ATL?
Soulfully Paige tonight for a watch along of the Premature Burial. If you need a copy of this, is there an echo?
Hold on. Let me see.
Let me make sure it's not. All right, how about now?
Are we good?
Is that better?
Is that better?
Bubba, it's okay. You can go to sleep. The shoulder goblin is trying to go to sleep. And yes, Popo. He's being a little crazy, so working what we got here. That's why my chair is kind of turned so I can actually see him instead of looking back all the time.
No,
So I
it's
gotta
a
look a little
ghost.
bit.
She's lying to you. It's a ghost.
But movie chat is here. And is that a real one? Okay. I'm going to go check on him real quick. If you want to make your announcements for your shop.
Yeah. So, hi, guys. So, I told y'all I was working on some merch, and you guys got to see a few ideas that I had going up. I do have a storefront. Mercy will be linking it somewheres at some point. Tomorrow, I do have a specific collection that is limited time, and it's open to my chat buddies who I call my little nuggets. I have a special collection dropping for a limited time for you guys. The best part about that too is I kept everything as affordable as possible, and for a current limited time now, I have a 30% off of your entire purchase of whatever on the store, so you guys can load up on some merch. It's not just merch of my stuff, it's merch of stuff for the Spooky fam as well. I also got my own line for my photography. Everything is to help support the dream. It's definitely needed at this point, not to beg, but I am in and out and on a no strain order until I get surgery, because I have a basketball hernia in my abdomen at this moment. So any little bit of support helps. If of anything, just check it out, especially that I've put so much time. I spent 6 days straight working on merchandise for you guys and everything. So I hope you guys like even the descriptions and the little funny jokes that I put in there. And as we develop more jokes together, I'll be adding them to merchandise and stuff like that, and have different collections come on out just for you guys. Like I said, I try to keep everything as affordable as possible, because who would not want a hoodie for $40 instead of $80 in today's world? Other than that, that's all I got really going on for now, because it's been poopy outside. So still working on what to do for content wise. Other than that, if you guys have any suggestions, please let me know what you guys would like to see me do on my own channel here, since I do everything with heart and soul. I don't know. Oh, here we are.
Hello,
You're
Gator.
back.
Yeah, sorry. I had to make sure you had his teething stuff so that way he
Hello,
could go to
friend.
sleep.
Gator.
Gator,
Hello.
this is Soulfully Paige. She's another one of the co-hosts over on the channel. She knows Gills too. He's from Gills' channel.
Oh, we love the gills.
So, and before we get started tonight, I know people are still coming on in. No, it is not public domain. Unfortunately, I cannot show it. Tried it once, got taken down instantly.
On live.
Show on the computer.
My mother never knows my schedule.
It's okay. It's been a week where we haven't had it. Oh, I'm sorry you're having a headache. If you weren't here last night, I have changes coming in March. Tuesday is moving to 3 p.m. Eastern for everybody that's not in the U.S. The Thursday streams are moving to Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, and that way we can also have a Tuesday music hour afterwards. Kind of like on Saturdays when we do a movie and music after show, we'll also do that on Wednesdays. So that way it wasn't an echo, it was me. I had two windows open. Oh, there you go. So just so everybody knows, you'll be seeing that in March, and the Spooky Fam live streams stay the same. There's no changes to the every other Friday, every Saturday for Spooky Fam. It's just I got a couple schedule changes going on in my life. So Tuesday is now Wednesday, and every other Thursday is now March. Yes. So first off, this is one of the posters for the Premature Burial. This is one of my favorite ones, actually. I think this one captures it very well. Paige, have you seen this movie?
No, I have not.
Okay, so if you're an Edgar Allan Poe fan, you'll probably enjoy it.
Absolutely.
I'll give you guys the movie facts soon. I just wanted to showcase some of the posters that they used back in the day. This film is from 1962. This one I kind of like, but I feel like the orange where like the left-hand side needs to be a little bit more vibrant to match the digging going on the side, kind of like how it was over on this one. So this one might be a faded version. And then we've got, I think I got two more that I found. This one was pretty interesting.
Okay. I like
Kinda,
this one a lot more.
Yeah. It kind of got the fear going on. We kind of pulls you in. You're trying to figure out why is he looking like that.
And then you instantly see his eyesight going to the casket.
Yeah.
So I like that one.
And this is another one that I found, which I found this one to be the blandest of them all. This one isn't exactly my favorite of it.
No, but I like what they did there.
Yes. I think graphics. Like there's nothing wrong with his giant head. It's just, I don't know, there's just something about it. I feel like the text could have been a little bit better because it kind of blends in too much for my liking.
Eyes look oddly familiar.
We'll leave it at that one, though, since we can't show this one. While everybody's getting ready and getting their copy up, I'll go over some of the movie facts for you guys. So The Premature Burial is not just a horror film. It's a psychological spiral dressed in velvet, fog, and coffin nails. Released in 1962 and directed by Roger Corman, this film is part of his iconic Edgar Allan Poe cycle. And while it doesn't star Vincent Price because he was under contract to only work with one network at the time, it may be one of the most personally disturbing entries in the series. This horror is rooted in anxiety, obsession, and, just being buried alive, man. What's more horrific than that? All right. They do look like Wolfman eyes. Absolutely. So, Poe, let's talk about him a little bit. And I'll do a I'll do a deeper deep dive on Poe in the future. We'll do a Edgar Allan Poe chit chat. So maybe we'll have more of the panel hosts on here. And if you one of the viewers are interested in popping on and being a guest, feel free to let me know. You don't have to show your face if you just want to show an icon like we do. That's perfectly fine. So Poe was obsessed with premature burial. He wrote about it repeatedly, not just in The Premature Burial, but also like the Fall of the House of Usher, all that kind of stuff, several times because it was a big deal. Back then, it wasn't an irrational fear like it would be today, okay? Remember, he was around in the 19th century, so medical science was not advanced enough to know if people were actually dead or not, and people were regularly buried alive. They had safety coffins with bells. They had viewing windows, even breathing tubes. So, this is really cool. Cat Bella says hello. Well, hello, Gator. Hello to Bella from us all. So Corman's adaptation pulls Poe's story but expands it into a full narrative. So while Poe kind of was the base of the story, obviously Corman went ahead and expanded it, and this one actually makes you feel into it. So I think you're gonna really like this one, Paige. It's really dark and kind of gloomy,
That's
and
my alley.
and it also inspires like a lot of like creepy, spooky time horror shoots. Being buried alive freaks me out. Absolutely, me too. I think that
was one of my irrational fears as a little kid.
I mean, like, I think it's a rational fear because even with modern medicine, you know how many times they misdiagnose things? Holy crap.
Girl,
They thought my
you know how
baby
it's
was an
taken-
intestinal blockage, so.
Do you know how it's taken 20 years to realize about this damn hernia that's now the size of a
Yeah.
basketball?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
All right. So Roger Corman and the Poe cycle. Roger Corman was working with tiny budgets, so it is a small budget. It is a rational fear. Yeah, absolutely. Even today, I think it totally is. Especially the poor people with sleep paralysis. Like,
oh yeah.
And that I know they're like their heartbeat
I've
and their breathing gets
experienced that
boom.
once or twice. That is terrifying.
So, it is a Roger Corman film, and there's nothing wrong with Roger Corman films except the more modern ones. They kind of got a little bit wonky, but hey, it's Roger Corman. Tiny budgets, short shooting schedules, and had a massive load of creative ambition. He made gothic films that still feel really good decades later, so that's why he stands out. So if you've only seen, like Movie Chat says, they've only seen his more modern movies, which I said are kind of more wonky, definitely look at his older stuff when he was younger. He really showcases what you could do with less is more and, tiny budgets, tiny schedules, and can really get your creative bone. Wow, creative brain going. Can you tell I've been with a baby all day? Hello, Gringa. How you doing? 80 told me you were going to be here.
Hello.
Welcome to the show. Tonight we have a watch along of the Premature Burial. 80 has a link for us if you need to have a copy, if you want to watch it with us. If not, you can hang out in the chat.
ATL.
We talk horror movies and music over here. Why both? Because I have ADHD and I can't concentrate on just one. So I'm happy to have you here, my friend. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. So the Premature Burial stood out because it's less supernatural, more in your head, and more tragic. So it's not a monster movie. I know a lot of people expect it to be some weird like zombie picture.
Well, the eyes like werewolf over here. That's what we're assuming.
Right, but it's not. So it's about a man being destroyed by his own mind, which, okay.
A little surreal there. It's a little too home.
There's just a couple more things I'll go over while people pile in. So that way you guys can pull that up. I also, if you are part of the Discord, the staff only on Mages thing, I'll have it playing over there if you are part of that. If you're not, that's fine. So Ray Miland does a fantastic performance. Like, honestly, as much as I love Vincent Price, I can't picture him in this role because he did such a good job. So Ray was the man. So he makes, you believe this character so much. You can feel everything. It's completely amazing. And this is actually one of Tom's favorite films. So Tom Baker, if you're in the chat, thank you for telling me to do this one as a watch along.
Heck yeah, Tom.
So the character Guy is wealthy, intelligent, cultured, and completely unraveling. And he's consumed by the belief that he will be buried alive, just like his father. So, we kind of got some lifelong family trauma of being scared to be buried alive. The normal crap. So we basically watch, fear become identity here. I don't want to take up too long because I was originally going to make this like a full review, but I'm just going over my notes here. So the safety coffin is featured in here, which is really freaking cool. Okay. Gotta think about I don't know if anybody's been to old graveyards, but you could still see some safety coffins if you go to ones that are like 1800s, stuff like that. They still have the cages over them where they thought the vampires would come out. They have the bell. You could see where the breathing tube actually went through to some of them. So if you do like that spooky stuff like I do, and I used to go to a lot of cemeteries throughout the state of New York, it was really cool to see, but also creepy to think. Because, okay, first of all, okay, it's cool that you have all that stuff, but like, was somebody there constantly watching? Like, was there a time limit that they had to sit there and be like, okay, well, it's been like an hour, so don't worry about it.
Graveyard shift, right?
But okay, but think about it. Like, okay, they bury them at noon. What? They're gonna wait till the people at night come through? Then you would be dead anyway. So the safety features wouldn't matter. Level cemeteries, good. See, we need more people in the chat that have been to the old cemeteries. You probably know what I'm talking about, then, huh? You know what I'm talking about? Have you seen the safety coffin or safety graves? What?
I say that to my husband all the time. If he dies before me, I'm getting him taxidermied, so he'll never miss a family gathering.
Poor Steven. All right, cool. Okay, cool. I'm glad you see. See, every time I talk about the safety graves, people look at me like I have 20 heads. So it's good. I'm glad you've seen them. I'm glad you've been there. You know what I'm talking about. So let me see. I don't want to ruin too much because I kind of talked about that. We talked about that already. Yeah. So I'm not going to go deep into my notes too much.
You don't have any tattoos? The cannibal's going to love you, man.
The only reason I remember I got my 3 little tattoos and my dad was like, why are you doing that? And I was like, the first thing came to mind is because cannibals won't find me tasty, and he's never asked me ever again why I do anything.
Every time I get another tattoo, which, I mean, I'm always wearing hoodies, but I am pretty decently tattooed. And every time I get a new one, I'm just like, Mom, cannibals are not going to think I'm tasty. It's going to be fine. I'll survive.
Yeah. Brass rubbings of headstones. Yeah, I would do that too. Actually. I have a whole book of stuff that I did. I like to, when I was younger, the cemetery close to my house, there was some spooky stuff going on down there. So I was poking around. Yeah, there you go. Totally. It's true. I think it was Jeffrey Dahmer that said that, right?
Yep.
So, yeah, use it. Next time people don't mind their own business, I'm safe from cannibals. You're not. So.
That is literally my excuse every time. I told my really old Italian grandmother that too.
Mm-hmm.
And she never said a damn thing afterwards.
My Oma always was against tattoos, except when I last saw her. She saw them and she's just like, screw it. We're only here temporarily. And I was like,
that was a change.
Okay.
We love that change.
Okay. All right.
That's it. That means you get a portrait of her right on your arm.
I'm actually probably going to make Clive like a really cool knight. I'm going to make him like more like an actual knight over here.
Yeah. I actually go on the 28th to get the branding reworked. So,
your mom stopped talking to you for 2 weeks after you got a half sleeve? Oh my goodness. Well, you're definitely safe from cannibals, girl.
Yeah, absolutely.
See, we're safe.
Right there, safe. Mark safe.
We have to, defend 80 though, because that's our pal. Hey, Davey.
If you rewind back, we actually wished you
yes,
soon. I absolutely understand your pain.
Yes.
If it helps any. I was just updating chat about my medical issues, so.
Yeah, so feel better. Okay, I think we have enough people even in movie chat. Movie chat is wondering what the heck. Is cannibalism that big of a problem where you guys want to get tattooed? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Growing up watching the Jeffrey Dahmer documentary series as much as I have.
But all right, if we gotta get rocking with this film, as always, if you're new to the chat or you're just lurking, you can talk about anything in the chat. If you got music, you got movies, and other shit you want to talk about, it's all a hangout, okay? You don't have to necessarily watch along with us if you don't want to, okay? It's not a must, but if you want to, please do so.
We're all friends here in a basement watching a movie together.
We're all friends here protecting each other from cannibalism.
Exactly. Now come over
you two, please don't take me down.
Come here and let me give you a tattoo.
And Davey, if you do want to watch the movie, it's over on the Discord if you want to. If you don't want to, that's
Mark
fine.
safe from cannibals.
There you go. All right, guys, if we want to pull up our copy, I will do the countdown.
My Gingy.
There we go. I don't know what I got. I got stuff all over the place. He does have a serious chin. I am so glad I'm not the only one that noticed that.
It's
I was
chin.
stuck. I don't know what it is with eyebrows and chins, but sometimes when I'm watching a movie, if somebody has the weirdest eyebrows or the weirdest chin, that is what I fixate through the whole movie, and then I have to find myself rewatching a movie. Please tell me I'm not the only one that does that weird crap. All right.
Well, I'm doing this.
You're fine. You're fine. All right, movie chat's ready. You guys in the chat are ready? We will start rocking out with this. 3, 2, 1. Press play.
Yay.
People in the Discord, you can control your volume because I know mine is going wonky. I'm the only one? Really? Well, I love you guys anyway.
It's all right. If I'm similar. Definitely eyebrows, and then if you got some type of facial hair going on, I'm like,
Yeah.
what's going on there?
So, this opening scene here with the graveyard and the fog.
Now, when was this made, by the way?
1962.
Oh, okay.
It's very
I like the panning angle already.
Yes, it's very Hammer-esque. This beginning scene here is actually one of the inspirations of one of the old photo shoots that I did with the old crew. Unfortunately, I don't have many pictures left. I got to look at my photo album because it's back before everybody put stuff online. But what I do is like I have some stuff where we built the gravestones to look exactly like that. While we were still like near the real cemetery with the real coffins, we didn't want to do too much of the photo shoot just to not disrupt the graves, you know. So there was land next to it to make it look like a continuation of the graveyard, and we kind of did our own scene with permission of the landowner, of course. You can't unsee Tom Cruise's center teeth. I know. Me either. You know what I'm talking about then. See, 80 told me that me and you would be good friends. So
Center tooth.
Yes. He's got something wonky going, and every time he spoke,
pay attention to his face, so I don't.
Especially in his older films,
I'm gonna have to go back.
He has a very punchable face too, I think.
Absolutely.
We're uncensored over here. We're uncensored. I don't care.
I'm being censored. I'm more uncensored off recording.
Dun dun dun.
Me when I wake up in the morning.
You got it. Yeah, I'm glad you agree. He has a very punchable face, and you know, that's why he like did really good in Interview with a Vampire, though, because Lestat's an ass. So, you know, why not hire an ass to play an ass? I gotta turn this down a little bit on my side so I can actually go.
Not scream over it.
Yeah, because I noticed I don't have to scream, but I am anyway in my room screaming, and everybody in the house is probably like, "What is she going on about this time?"
Me in a normal conversation, anyways.
It's very cool sets, 80. Very cool set, dude.
I love the old horse and buggies, man.
Mm-hmm. I gotta show you The Devil Rides Out. Movie Chat wants to do a rewatch of The Devil Rides Out. We did it with Gills. It is like a comic book.
I would enjoy.
You're gonna appreciate it's Hammer movies, and you're gonna appreciate that for sure.
My entry into Hammer movies, I suppose.
But they put Roger Corman's name everywhere, rightfully so. I would not want to dress like that, though. That seems really uncomfortable. It looks nice, but I personally would not want it on me.
I like the bonnet. I'd take the bonnet.
You love Hammer movies too? Fantastic. Hammer movies are where it's at. And if you ever want to come hang out with us one night when we do our horror chit chats, you're more than welcome to. We let viewers come on all the time.
Yes.
It does have Panavision.
I like making friends.
Yeah, they were really good. 80 really enjoyed the 7 Golden Vampires. And Paige, if you must know, that's Dracula meets Kung Fu.
Oh.
It's there. Movie chat says, I wish Gills could join in on these watch-alongs too. I know, but he can only be here on Saturdays, so tune in Saturday because we're watching Paige's movie pick, Repo the Genetic Opera, and tomorrow night we are doing found footage chit chat tomorrow night. Best worst kung fu movie ever. I'm going on a deep dive into the list. Perfect. We did that all last year. We focused on Hammer movies and it was fantastic. Everybody enjoyed it. Loved everything about it.
And then you guys got to redo it again because I've never seen a Hammer horror movie, so.
Movie chat doesn't mind. Movie chat just says Paige needs to know Hammer horror and why we keep shouting colors at movies. She does. Because Hammer was all about the color. It's pure gothic horror. And if any of you guys seen the new Dracula from the 2025,
I hate it.
Go into it knowing that if you like gothic horror and Hammer horror, then you'll like this one. If you're going into it expecting action and all that stuff, you're not going to like it. No.
So, I mean, if the Hammer horror is on the same wavelength, then I'll definitely enjoy it.
You're going to love the sets, the special effects, the cost, like everything, because it's just, I call it cozy. So well. It's like, I call it cozy horror because it's like, it makes you feel good. Like, man, this is awesome. Of course, there's a lot of titties in it because they had the Hammer girls, but you know what?
Titties are awesome, so.
There we go. And after we all watch Wicked World together, we're not shy with each other. So
no,
it's fine.
At this point, you guys would pop a zit on my back, right?
I'm so glad that Gringa didn't tune in when we were watching Wicked World. Oh my gosh, you'd be like, I never joined the show again.
Look, do the other one. Do my entry video. How about that one? You think that's bad?
Movie chat says this movie's very brown. Yeah, very 60s. 60s had a lot of browns and earthy tones.
That's what I love about the 60s, though, is it's very earthy.
Thank you, Gator, for being here. I hope your headache goes away, sir. Gills is going to be streaming Doom tonight if you feel like checking that out afterwards.
But I also don't blame you on muting it a little bit because his streams might make you also get more of a migraine. But I hope you feel better.
Movie chat wants to know, those on the YouTube side, how many of you are actually scared of getting buried alive? I never actually thought about it, but now I'm freaking out.
We're sending poor movie chat into a crisis mode. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, my little chicken nuggets.
It's a rational fear.
I mean, what you need to know is being buried alive and cannibals. That's probably all of our fears over here.
Yeah. Tom's not scared. He's like,
really not scared of.
Tom's a trooper. He's like, nope, that ain't happening to me, fools.
Tom, you're coming to our compound, okay?
Tom is there, yeah. Yeah, after party at Gills, always.
Absolutely.
Always, if we're not on, a couple hours later, because Gills is in Texas time, he'll pop on. You'll have a good time. Even if you're not even into video games, it's worth it just to hear him.
He's so funny, dude. He is so funny. I don't know absolutely anything about video games or whatever the hell he's doing, but what I do enjoy is the commentary.
The Gringa says, scared of getting eaten by a shark inside a whale's belly. I'm weird. Pinocchio and Jaws mess me up. That makes sense, though. That makes sense to me.
The sea scares me. I
Absolutely.
will not go in open water unless it's like an enclosed lake.
Absolutely. Exactly.
No, thank you.
I get you. I don't think that's weird at all. That's Pinocchio weirded me out. You know what else weirded me out? Cinderella. That weirded me the hell out. I don't know why. There was just something about it. I was just like, this is creepy as hell. Mm-hmm. And everyone's like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, a lot of things, but we'd be here all week or all year. I don't know. Depending on how I can focus. Can you guys tell I haven't had my happy tea for 3 months or 3 weeks? Because normally I'm more focused. Davey says I can't swim. Hip high as far as I go.
Yo, Davey. High five. Same. In a pool, I can swim, but you put me in open water, I'm sinking. I'm
Because
sinking,
you
man.
you don't know what's down there.
No.
Especially if you see those YouTube videos of like all the sunken towns and like these divers are like finding people's
Once they were
houses and
saying
stuff.
aliens are down there, I was like, yep, nope, I'm good. I don't want to get probed by a jellyfish.
So now his acting here is wonderful because he's not like completely insane like right away. You kind of like soak into it a little bit. You saw a shark from your ship? Wow,
Wow.
tongue twister. I saw a shark from my ship in Long Island Sound that if it ate me, I wouldn't touch the sides. I bet it was 30 feet long. Holy crap. Water aliens. In Dreams does have a sunken town. Have you seen that 1999 film In Dreams?
No.
Okay, well, we're going to do it on the panel soon, and it's a good one. It's a psychological horror thriller.
Oh, I love those. Those are my favorite.
It was one of my favorite movies. I remember I was 8 years old, and I would always rent it at the gas station because they had the movies, and I would always rent it, and everyone's like, why is this small child watching this movie? And I was just fascinated with it. So I figured put it in circulation.
Absolutely.
Movie chat says it's kind of weird watching a movie that came out in 1962 portray things from the 1800s because weren't they a little bit closer to the 1800s than we are now? No, I mean,
yes.
I think my great
do the mathing real quick.
My great grandparents were born in the late 1800s, and I think they lived pretty long. I don't know, like, I think 60s ish. There's only 3 likes. Hit like, everyone. Thank you.
Yes,
thank you
thank
so
you.
much. Thursdays are usually our slow night, but Friday and Saturday is usually where it hops some more. But I like doing these anyway.
Biggest fear of all, Twilight. Oh,
Listen,
yeah, right.
Sunday night, me and her have to film our Twilight reaction, okay?
Yeah, I didn't tell you guys that. That's coming up. Also, I was on Horror Miser's Women of Horror. So please go over to his page, find that video, like, comment. Tell him your favorite scary story.
The Gringa, there's Horror Miser Monty G over on my channel too. 80 says you like horror. Follow him, and if you are a fan of horror and a lady of it, he will do like really cool interviews and talks with you if you're interested.
Fantastic interviews.
It's just all of us horror fans getting together, or you could just view his channel because he does more modernish movies and old. He kind of mixes it. So give it a like. Sometimes he's on here too. But it's cool to hear. We have different people. We have Mage too, who likes more modern films, so these older films are new to him, and then we got Paige, who's in between, and then we got Rez, who has no idea what's going on. We got newbie.
That sky scene.
I noticed
this veil.
Oh yeah, this is really. I would like that wedding dress in black though.
Yes.
That would have been really cool with how everything goes. Movie chat said this thunder scared me, and what's with these red candles? Well,
symbolism.
Red is usually dread. I mean,
I wouldn't like the thunder too on my wedding day. Absolutely not.
On my wedding day, we just ran to the river and pulled my friend who was like one that could like marry people, and I was like, hey, can you like marry us real quick? And we were like, yo, we promised to hang out for life, and that was our wedding, and then we left because we were like, why are we going to spend a bunch of money on people that don't want to really be here and they just want to snoop? So
I did the mix of both, man. I had a courthouse wedding, and then his family threw a fit, so I spent $10,000 on a wedding that they hate me anyways.
Well, if they wanted it so much, they could have paid the $10,000 for it.
That's what I'm saying. I could have been shaking.
Oh, that purple suit that guy is wearing. I kind of like that. That bluish purple suit.
Green dress.
Yeah.
The woman's wearing. I like the emerald green.
She's like, not in front of everybody. We have to wait for the lightning to strike first. Remember, the rules are rules.
All right, creepy biche.
It's not like people aren't understanding.
I don't like his face already.
I hate your face. It's been a long day, guys. Can you tell I've been up like all night long? Why don't people like randomly start playing piano in houses anymore? I'm gonna start doing that. When Chris comes home, I'm just gonna like dramatically go to the piano and just start playing some Bach.
I just know how to do chopsticks.
Gringo says my mom's wedding dress was orange with turquoise collar. Hippie.
I loved that so
Nice.
much. So my colors were orange and green, like a burnt orange and a olive green.
My colors were overalls and a t-shirt.
Denim, hello. Very 2000s.
we totally
You guys were literally showing your best Britney and Justin look.
we literally told no one and people were so mad.
You told me.
Yes.
That counts for
That's
someone.
True. That is true.
I am no one, guys.
No, I meant in person. Like the in-person people were really mad, especially family.
Close enough. That's close enough.
Yeah.
5 hours, close enough.
Good set design. I like that clock. Yes, Tom. It's a very great set design.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
It very much reminds me of like a hotel, like a very much like an old hotel. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if I'm all over the place today, guys, I'm sorry. It's been 3 weeks without my happy tea. That helps me focus. So feel free to tell me to shut the hell up, Mercy. You're talking too much tonight. Feel free to do that because the big chair, that's nice too. Music in this. Music is super important in these films. And movie chat, I hope you understand, like, when you guys talk and pay attention to these films and go watch them later, listen to the cues of the music too. It is sort of like the Telltale Heart. Yes. And I think one of our live stream chit chats, we are going to be actually talking about music in horror movies and how they can make or break them. I'm going to save that for a chit chat so we can have some people up here on the panel. And, you know, if viewers want to come on in for that one too and share your piece, you totally can. You're welcome to it.
Please.
Telltale Heart is a great movie. I remember 5th grade, I was the strange kid in my town. I still am. And I would always take out that child version of the Telltale Heart. It came in this big chunky one with that like really ripped paint look. You know what I'm talking about? Yes. That kids version. And I wore that copy out to the librarian. She was just like, "Here, have it."
Tomorrow I'll bring on my my husband because he knows I'm a huge Edgar Allan Poe fan.
Mm-hmm.
I used to have a really thick book with like all the short stories in it, and we lost it within a bunch of moves that we had.
Aww.
So he found one at the store, but it's like thin, but it's a thin black book with gold pages.
Ooh.
And gold, the detailing on the cover, beautiful.
Ooh, you're obsessed with movie music? I love Candyman piano. Yes, absolutely. I'm obsessed with movie music too. People don't understand how good it works. Now, the only silent like kind of movies, like the old school Dracula with Bela Lugosi, I could see them being more silent. But honestly, horror movie music is the best. Your 5th grade lit teacher used to do in a play, hearing him read The Telltale Heart got me into writing. That's awesome.
Wow, that's so cool. Heck yeah.
Nice. You can play it on the right hand on the piano. Nice. Is her mic? Let me see. Here, I could turn it up on my end there. There, I turned it up for you.
I also turned it up on my end. Are we too loud now? Am I too loud? Testing 1 2. Chat, let me know.
I can't tell on our side.
Neither can I.
Oh, yeah, we have a lot of writers. Tom's also a writer. Our co-host Gills is also a writer. We'll be doing a haunt this year, and you guys are going to be able to join it virtually.
Because there's me, and I get to bring it to you guys virtually. I'll be driving 5 hours to be a part of.
And I'm going to be running everything, so you'll get to see me be a chicken without a head.
So yes, there will be little snippets and clips and probably shorts of me and her being together. Because this will be a more common thing, hopefully.
Mm-hmm. And Gills is gonna write all of our haunts, so
I'm so excited for that. You have no idea.
His writing's awesome. I can't wait for us to be able to do the big manor one for him.
I'm so excited the visuals that I'll be able to use. Knowing his writing, it's going to perfectly entail what I need to do. I
love the rain tune, Tom. Like, it's honestly not too much.
I like the moodiness of this scene.
Mm-hmm. Now you see why I told you would get inspiration for like photo shoots and stuff.
I don't like that part.
No, nobody likes that part. Nobody likes that.
Not Lassie.
Movie chat says, I wonder how many fog machines they ran through. A lot.
The fact that I want one so bad.
But remember, he had a small budget.
Everyone was just smoking a bunch of schmeed.
Yeah, they had the hippies under the stage.
They had the hookahs going. Oh, Sally is up. Lassie is moving. Is she a zombie?
So there's actually no information on the budget for this movie because it wasn't efficiently like kept in records, but they said it was somewhere between 500,000 to a million. Um so that's considered a low budget back then.
A million, man. Let me show you what I can do with a million.
I'd be happy with the 30,000 that freaking things was written with, and I could make a million with that.
My favorite time is right in springtime, and you're starting to get that warm front, and it's raining, and you feel that nice, like, warm but cool to the touch breeze, and like that fresh smell that's just so crisp.
Movie chat says I can't unsee the eyes of the poster on this man. I'm putting it on the actor. Good, you should.
You should.
Two Hat was also a good movie. Some Atmosphere. I don't think, or Same Atmosphere. I don't think I've seen that one, Tom.
Okay, I like her top knot bun. Get it?
I mean,
oh, it's a braided bun.
They have fantastic hairstyles in these movies. Yeah. I don't have the patience for it.
When I was, for a small bit of time, like I said, I collect hobbies. I was doing cosmetology school, and we had to do like the whole like honeybee buns and stuff. That was my jam. A bunch of teasing and a lot of hairspray and an ungodly amount.
Oh, I'm sure. 80 says she has a bird's nest on her head.
I'm gonna just fly right in it. Come here, Mom.
Movie chat says, I like the contrast between these two characters. You could tell he's kind of worried, and she's like, life is beautiful. Oh. Wow. You must promise to never bring funeral decorations and never burn my roast. Sorry.
I can only make one of those promises. Which one are you really gung-ho on?
More like a fez on her head, yeah. If Rez was here, she would compliment the fireplace.
Yes. It is a nice mantled fireplace. I love that mirror.
They need to make houses like this again. I am so tired of the gray. I would even just settle
for well-made furniture again.
Like, you know...
I would settle for just well-made furniture.
I'm just tired of everything looking like a dentist's office. Like, where's the character?
Where's the personality? The pizzazz? The
movie
crown molding.
Yeah. Movie chat is asking when we're doing the horror music chit chat. I'm not sure yet. I'm already scheduling out into April, so keep an eye out for it. I don't want to schedule out too much until I redo the scheduling for March, so I don't miss anything, and then we'll see. But you guys seem to like the chit chat ones too, alongside the watch along, so that's why every other Friday might be a chit chat stream, and then we'll do the movie on Saturday, sort of thing. Somebody says they're expecting Christopher Lee to pop out of nowhere. It does look like he would be here, huh? Yeah.
Just him and come in the background and just
him and Peter Cushing dancing in the fog together. Because
it would be like the Haunted Mansion, right?
Well, I mean, they work together on so many Hammer films, and when we start redoing that for you, Paige, and doing some rewatches, especially Movie Chat can't wait to see your reaction to them. So they're like voting to do Hammer films all over again.
Are my little nuggets, man. You guys better be buying up that merch I made for y'all, calling y'all my little nuggets.
It does. They're saying that the scenery looks like a painting. It really does. It's so pretty. Like you literally feel like you can walk into this and be taken to a different world.
Mausoleum.
Did you see the guy that was like caught selling bodies from the graveyards, that he broke into mausoleums and stuff?
Yeah, and he was part of a heavy metal band.
Yeah, I was like, bro, way to live up to stereotypes, bro.
Speaking of, I'm actually friends with a...
Oh my god, I thought you were going to say you were friends with him.
No, but I am friends with an up and coming band from
Mhm.
Cleveland, Ohio called Kissing Lilith, guys. You should definitely check
Nice.
them out. Freaking rad.
I also noticed a lot of bands from Japan following me on X. Thank you guys, because I know you guys do watch the
Hell
replays.
yeah.
If you ever want me to view your music on Tuesdays or whatever, send
Send
me
it
some
to us. Please
stuff.
culture me
Please.
so much that it hurts, please. I want to see
I'm a
your music from
metalhead,
all
but
places.
I love it when you guys share stuff from all different genres just because life's too short to only like one genre. I don't believe anybody when they're like, I only listen to this. Well, then
She
your life
says
is
that
boring.
until I start sending her my silly things, and then we start having the reaction like the memes we get.
Look, the only thing I can't stand is Billy Corgan's voice.
Alright, well, I'm
Okay.
putting that on the list of to send you every once in a while on your really irritating days.
I feel so bad. I feel so bad for Bob because I was like, I can't help my face. It's not the music, it's the voice. Like, it's just
That's
certain voices like are like nails on a chalkboard to
that's
me.
me with
So
any Taylor Swift song, bro. I'm
yeah.
instantly like wanting to bash my head against the wall.
Tom likes to listen to the bird singing. I like listening to that too. Since I live in the woods, it's kind of relaxing, especially in the spring when the whippoorwill comes. That was my
Look,
grandpa's
I
favorite
live in
bird.
this city. As soon as we start hearing birds, we're like, what is going on?
You're a metalhead that listens to Air Supply. There you go. You understand what I mean,
Heck
then,
yeah.
man.
You understand us.
Yeah.
Yes.
They must have 10 cases of red candles. Yeah, they kind of went all out. I guess they were within budget. I think the one thing I don't like about many classic movies is the perfectly clean clothes and surroundings. It makes the film pretty, but I prefer realism. Yeah, it was kind of dirty back then.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't have. I mean, the whole point too was to kind of get the realism of these big houses weren't completely clean, so that was also the time too at that point because hygiene wasn't necessarily a priority, let's say.
Yeah. Which is funny because I live around a lot of Amish and they were so confused to learn that people in the 1800s were like not clean because they're like, how can we find a way to like be clean? Now, I know there's not all communities that are like that, but the one near me is like, you wouldn't even know. Ah,
That's nice
yes.
though. That's a
That
nice.
that is. I like that shade of purple.
Me too.
I'm gonna tell my hubs that this is the coffin I want, and he's gonna
Okay,
be
so I
like,
want to be in a
"Stop."
rhinestone purple suit.
That is so you.
Like a rhinestone purple suit with like a sticker on my head that says "Haha, beat you loser."
Why am I just picturing like an Elton John kind of suit?
Absolutely. With the turquoise. With the turquoise pop collar, but I kind of want it to look pimpish, like, Prince.
Yeah, there you go. That
You
is
know?
so you.
Like,
That is so you. I
go
wouldn't
out with
expect
a
anything less.
bang.
And
Get
I
the
will be
Erica
upset.
Kirk sparkly eye, have the fireworks going on
I
in
will
the
be upset
background.
if you don't have that in your will and they don't make that happen.
Dude,
So,
the people who are gonna eventually read my will are gonna be like, "Oh, she's on crack."
where could I get some of that?
Or I'll get the lucky one that goes, "I wish I knew her."
Yeah, there you go. It's an Old House is the same era. Yes. Yes, many copies on YouTube have a potato.
Okay, but the fact that the coffin opens like that is a little sketchy.
Well, the dude is like scared he's gonna be buried alive. His father was buried
Okay,
alive.
but when you're buried alive, though,
So
like, opening sideways is not going to help you.
he's probably like thinking like they'll lift him real quick and then he could just roll out and be like, ta-da! Like I wonder
Okay,
if he's
well,
gonna be
maybe
buried in his
that didn't
Sunday's
work out
best.
too well with the last one.
But I do like his slow descent. Well, it's not too slow, but like it is a slow one because
I
like
don't know. You see him snapping real quick.
he's a high functioning weirdo. Hey, that's like me.
That's hurtful. First of
I'm a
all,
I'm a
watch who
high
you're calling
functioning
that.
weirdo. No, I don't. I am a high functioning. I will own that shit.
I
I
just
am
have
a
a
high
high functioning
functioning.
autism. That's all I got.
I, I'm telling you guys, this is a wild day for new people to be in the chat because I am off my happy tea and I am just out here.
Yeah, she left me to censor myself.
I am raw dogging my brain right now, and it is it is wild.
Look, if you guys could only see how much of a menace I am in chats, you guys be like, she's so well behaved.
Now, movie chat, to answer your question, the reason I say I couldn't picture Vincent Price doing this role is because I believe Ray here actually did a great job. He did a great job. They are out of my ashwagandha tea right now. I'm waiting for it to be in stock, and I'm going tomorrow after the Shoulder Goblin's appointment, and I'm hoping I get some. You guys will be able to tell if you guys show up at the stream tomorrow night. If I have
I'll be
it or
the
not.
one that's more disorganized.
But see, as much as I love Vincent, I don't think he would have been able to do this as well as Ray. And I know that's weird for me to say because you guys know I'm a Vincent Price fan. But I think for
his blazer is really throwing me off. I'm sorry, it looks like a crop top.
It does. For Vincent Price, I feel like it would be expected of the character, whereas with Ray, you're like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes when you use like an actor and actress, it's expected of them to be a certain role, and then it takes away from the movie. Yes. Serpent and the Rainbow, Wes Craven, Bill Pullman, Buried Alive movie. Oh my gosh, yes. It's a biggest fear comes reality movie. Exactly. Wes Craven actually taught college up here, and my friend's father was taught by him. And Nightmare on Elm Street was actually a student film on Elm Street up here.
Oh, really?
Yes, in PDAM.
That's pretty cool to know.
And then they took it to LA and made it an actual thing. So.
Well, it looks like you're going to take me sightseeing.
Sure. We can do that.
You're stuck with doing it.
That's fine. Sure. No. I don't mind.
We're gonna go on crazy adventures.
Okay, I love candles, but these look like Twizzlers to me right now.
They do. They kind of look mighty yummy, dude. I used to set my Twizzlers on fire.
It looks like Twizzlers. Yeah, it was really cool, and he said that learning from Wes was wild because when he switched to directing, he's like, "Why is my professor famous?" I forgot what he was teaching exactly, but he does have pictures in the class, and Wes is teaching and stuff like that.
That's so cool.
Unfortunately, the original house that they used for the student film, I think they tore down or something, which was really dumb.
Yeah, they could have literally monumented that.
People were trying to, but they were going to label it, but they said no. I guess the people that were part of the student film just didn't care enough about it to preserve it or whatever. So I don't know.
Lame. Shame on them. Shame.
So, but yeah, we actually have a lot of places around here that were used for silent film studios because where I live is so remote that the actors and actresses could come up here, relax, not have to worry about people hounding them for autographs. And so we actually have hidden places around where you can still see remnants of silent film sets and stuff like that in the woods. It's really
and then
a treat.
Have my town that's turning into New York City, and we have random crews all the time.
I don't like driving through your town at all.
Oh, especially now they're redoing the highways and stuff, dude.
I'm gonna have to go all around that then to go down to Mum then. I'm gonna go the long way. I'm gonna just be like, screw it. I'm gonna go the other way.
Just come pick me up.
Okay, I will.
Pick me up. I'll bring my camera.
Okay, there we go. Because the last time it was bad. Yeah, we do a lot of fun facts. I know we're talking through the movie, but I mean, it's a good time. It's a good time. I think it would be boring if we were just sitting here this is cool. So I try my best to make it fun and engaging. Sometimes if we do have time, we play games. I have card games that are boo or false, spooky trivia and stuff like that. Or
I'm new to that one.
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff. I'm upping my card games because we like card games over here.
Also, I challenge our viewers all the time to meme us. So you can screen grab whatever reaction. If you can catch it fast enough, there's a email to send all of your memes, and we do go through them, and we do show our favorite ones.
Yes, it was great. It was fantastic.
I use them all the time. I save them as my stickers.
Obscure potato trivia, yes. And Have a Potato, Horace Femme from This Old Dark House, Gringa. I'm sure you know that movie. That is an inside joke over here. You're a Magic the Gathering nerd? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, see, you fit in right over here with
home.
everybody.
You're home, homie.
You're a home slice now. So here where they're peeking over the graveyard too, like
Once
love
again,
this
the
right here.
moodiness, the veil, yes.
Yes,
That's the veil
like
we're talking about. And then, hey, we said we liked it in the black.
mm-hmm. But I just like how he's just like, okay, let me look over here, which is exactly how I react when I'm going
Is
into
he
old
also too in a
cemeteries.
crop top blazer?
Maybe they're like, I want to hide my belly button, but not
Cyan.
too much. Well, no, his is
Cyan.
down to his butt.
I know,
Well,
but I
kind
mean
of.
up here. Up here.
Yes, he is. He's doing the penguin thing.
Homie, I got a lot of questions.
It was the 60s.
I
See,
know.
80 told me about you, and he's like, you guys would be good friends. And I was like, well, yeah, we're all like chill over here, man.
Peace. I
We are
like
the
killing
weird
human beings.
kids grown into weird adults, and we just hang out over here. That's what my channel is all about, is just chilling out. So you are more than welcome to come hang out anytime that you wish. Anybody is. That's what we do here.
I was
This,
welcomed real easily, man. It was
this
fun.
creepy whistle. I like it.
Whistle while you work.
He's having a crisis. His eyes are going to match the poster soon. Ah, yes, a man with a mustache. Who thought? I would look like that too if I
Ooh.
over
I've had
here
that same
each
face.
over here each grave has the photo of the deceased, but not in the States. I actually the one by me, they do have a photo of the gentleman that passed away. Unfortunately, it's a very weird photo. I think they could have used a better one because the one they picked looks like he's in his tidy whities. I don't know if it's because it's faded or not. The telltale whistle. But that's interesting. Is that like every grave then? Is that tradition over there? Yes, I always say I belong on the island of misfit toys. Exactly. And that's what we
Yeah,
are over
welcome.
here. We don't care. We love discussion too, so feel free to
You wanna know what's
talk
the
about anything.
cool way of having pictures on the grave too now? Is that they make like these things that you can cement onto graves that are QR codes that you can
Uh-huh.
load like videos and pictures and stuff.
Yeah, I
So
saw
that's pretty
that.
cool. I want to do that for my dad's.
I've tried a couple recipes I found on gravestones. I'm not gonna lie, those grannies knew how to bake. So if you ever do that, totally do that. You know, they leave like a recipe on the back of their gravestone and just try it.
There's
I
a was it a
just
TikTok
kidding.
woman who
Yeah,
does that?
there's people that do that too, and I was like, okay, cool. It's not just me.
I haven't seen one yet, and I really want to find one.
I like this blue of the sequence right here. You could tell like he's really getting into his sphere now. The neon greens and everything, and dun dun
Yo,
dun.
yeah, same. I'd be freaking out, honestly.
He's in the coffin of Misfit Toys 86. Right here looks like an 80s music video, like he's about to pop up and sing us some Amadeus.
Baby, don't hurt me.
No,
Don't
that
hurt me.
that Rock Me Amadeus
No
song. It looks like he was
more.
gonna break out into that.
What is love?
Wow, the shoulder goblin is actually asleep, guys.
Wow.
I got him to bed before midnight. He must be getting back on schedule.
Yay.
Movie chat says, sorry we're quiet. We're really into this film, but we love listening to you guys talk.
As
Fantastic.
you should be,
We can
honestly.
chat after, guys. It's no big
Exactly.
deal. That's no big deal.
Look, you guys know when I get locked in, oh, I get locked in.
Like you were for, I forgot which one that was. We watched so many movies. Oh my gosh.
I know now I'm already. It's all a blur. I just have fun on here.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
I
The whole
blacked out
point
and
of
have
this
fun
channel is to
blacking out.
have fun. If you're taking it too seriously, then I don't know what to say. Ray was in the uninvited. Yes, he was. 80 now. Tisk tisk. Tisk tisk, Uncle 80. Tisk tisk. You are a menace today, huh?
You really be on some. Did someone piss in your Cheerios today?
And movie chat says, I didn't realize you guys were live tonight. I didn't get the notification. Yes, I've noticed YouTube has been really weird with its notifications right now. I don't know what they're doing. So if you do catch the replay, hit the like button, subscribe button. All of my co-hosts are listed on my channel. So feel free to check out their stuff too. They do a lot of cool stuff on their own. So you're
I don't
incorrigible.
have much
Yes.
on my channel yet. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to figure my life out.
But she does have a lot on her TikTok.
Yes, I have a lot on my TikTok, a lot on my Instagram, and quite a few things on the Fossbook.
So here with the cobwebs and everything like that, that would be perfect for a walkthrough haunt.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, that looks like my old rat Sage.
Oh, you watch more Daily Motion than YouTube? Really? I watch a lot of YouTube because I watch a lot of fellow creators too. Especially the music and horror ones. It's just nice to find like-minded people that are in their own weird zone, and you know,
My
I
niche is
I love
TikTok and people
this.
tweaking out on TikTok. You'll always find me in the comments.
I have low patience for TikTok, but I want to support you on there, so that's why I kept my
I
profile a little
appreciate every
bit.
time I see a notification from you. I'm like, aw, she actually forced herself to go on here.
Yeah, because I don't like it. I don't like TikTok at all.
Meanwhile, I spam your inbox the whole entire
Oh,
time.
it's fine. It's fine.
I'm like, she'll get to it eventually.
I will. He had that whole dream while by the tree this whole time, and they're just like, bro. 3 copies on Daily Motion? Wow.
Mm.
Maybe Daily Motion upped their game. Yeah, wherever you're watching a copy, I hope it's a great copy. She's like, oh, my husband's just a little mad. He got the morbs. Got the morbs. You guys know any old school slang? That one's my favorite. Got the morbs.
I don't know what that means.
It means you're not doing well.
Oh,
Got the morbs.
same.
I was such a dork when I was younger. I would study the dictionary and like old, like sayings from back in the day all the time and confuse people.
That's pretty cool.
I also wouldn't talk with my mouth open at school.
I only knew
So that
entry
was weird.
level German, so I would be saying a bunch of swear words in German that I figured out as a child. And I have one of them
Oh,
tattooed on me today.
I grew up with my Polish and German grandparents, so I learned a lot. And they didn't think I knew, but I was like, that's the tone of voice. I know what you're saying.
I know you're talking about me.
You found some very rare Bandmade videos on Dailymotion. Awesome. It's a
Ooh.
shame though when they're rare like that we can't react to them on YouTube. That's what sucks. Can't wait to do the next Bandmade album live reaction. That's gonna be fun. You speak a bit of German? Nice. My brother can
Yeah.
speak it more than I can because I'm out of practice. He practices it a lot more than I do, but I could kind of understand what people are saying.
So I was really mad because I was the lucky one. I was going to college with my grandparents, my mom and dad.
I was going to college with my grandparents.
Yeah, I was going to college with my mom and dad while I was in preschool.
Mhm.
So I would sit in my dad's German class, and I was picking up a lot and retaining a lot. And it wasn't until after my aunt came visit and then went back to Germany, and then obviously my dad passing, where I lost literally everything other than Guten Tag and Scheizkopf.
The only thing I remember from Latin class is sum nauta, which means I'm a sailor, and sum agriculae, which means I'm a farmer. So in case you ever need to tell people that, there you
You're
go.
a sailor farmer. We got it.
Yes. Those fireplace engines are cool. Yes. Movie chat wants to know if anybody would remake this movie at all for those of you that have seen it. What are your pet peeves about the movie and why? Ooh, you guys are asking some pretty cool questions tonight.
I haven't seen it obviously fully through, but if I could say anything that I would do better, is the vibrancy of the colors, because obviously they're using a lot of red for a lot of details and kind of foreshadowing. So I would really lighten up the scenes a little bit and make that red a little bit more noticeable. Not noticeable, but like stand outish, and get darker and deeper as we progress into him
Right.
losing his mind and getting to that whole.
I think the only thing I would do is kind of make it more of a trip as he descends into madness to take us a little bit deeper. But other than that, it'd be really hard to want to remake this one, particularly because I think that it came out in like the perfect time and Roger Corman did a fantastic job touching it without overdoing it. So just maybe like a little bit more subtle trippiness as we descend into madness with him a little bit. But other than that, I find this film to be one of those that should not be remade whatsoever. So what do anybody on YouTube that has seen this movie before, would you remake this one? And what are your pet peeves about this film? Is what the other chat that's not on screen is asking. So, and if you guys respond, I will let them know. I will read them out loud. It's really incredible just how many people there are. Yeah. What do you mean by that, Tom? How many people there are?
Here with us today? Absolutely. Thankful for every one of you.
I know, because Thursdays are usually chill. They're just here, but when we move to Wednesday, we'll be moving earlier to 9 p.m. Eastern, which I hope helps out with you, Tom, because I know that you are over in Europe. So lots of reds in almost every scene. Is that your pet peeve, Katie?
Honestly, red is an annoying color to me, so I completely understand.
It does feel like Peter Cushing should be sitting in this office in a big city. So many people. Oh yeah. See, I have like 800 people in my town. So.
And I live 5 hours away from her, where we live in a quite bit bigger town.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
My graduating class, it took 7 hours to do our graduation.
I would have just left, been like, "Look, mail me the diploma." like.
I was the first to walk the stage, but in order for me to actually get my diploma, as per my band teacher, I couldn't walk out because I also had to perform the ending ceremony. So I was stuck. I literally graduated first thing and then had to sit there for 7 hours.
You can hear them all thinking, yeah, that's. I don't really like big cities anymore either. I like, if I am going to go, like if Central New York has like these really cool like old timey towns that are a little bit bigger than my area, I don't mind going to them. They got like the old movie theaters with the big marquees, and they got like the old graveyards and stuff like that. I'm sure Paige knows what I'm talking about.
50 minutes away, there's a good spot out in Oswego.
Yeah. So like Central New York is kind of nice because it's like city without city in a way, if you go to the right places, and it's perfect for people that live in rural areas because it's not too crazy, and plus you got all this cool historic and haunted stuff.
And and where I live is not as crazy and packed as New York City.
Yes, yeah.
So there's that.
I was years ago when I was at ScareCon, I was approached to actually do the haunted New York trails, and I never got to doing that.
Girl.
And I'm thinking, if you guys let me know, would you guys want me to do that? That would mean visiting every haunted place in the state of New York and making a series about it. I wouldn't expect anything less. So, if you guys are interested in that and seeing some haunted locations, I know the spooky stuff is real, but I do think a lot of ghost people are basically lying to you. So, I'm from Chicago, the city of not a suburb. I did love the anonymity of living in a big city. Okay, I could see from that point of view that nobody really knows who you are. I'm just a weird girl on the hill, so people don't really mess with me very much. You can ask 80 all the time. A lot of times I scare my delivery drivers because I have special effects makeup on that I'm practicing, or like I'm carrying around heads and all that kind of stuff. So, they kind of leave me alone, but I could see that.
And then everyone out over here just bugs one another no matter what you're doing. No matter what lane you're in, someone's coming in your lane.
I love how it's like she's trying to be this dedicated wife to this guy, but he's like, I can't pay attention to you. I'm going to be buried alive. And she's like, I just won the lotto. And he's like, I don't care. I'm going to be buried alive.
She's like, I just want your love and touch. And he's like, get away from me.
She breaks out into some ZZ Top, give me all your lovin', and he's just like, I can't. I'm about to be buried alive.
Oh my gosh.
she's over there like, give me all your lovin'.
Like, everything will be fine. You're overthinking. This is a perfect dynamic of the one who doesn't overthink enough and the one who's consistently overthinking.
Yes. 3 FedEx guys are missing in her area. I'm sure there's no connection.
You better
Postal.
check McDonald's.
um, Movie chat says I actually feel bad for his wife because she genuinely cares and he just does not.
Although I'm not feeling that Easter egg purple she got on.
No, he doesn't either. Look at him. He's just like, wait, what did I just say? He's like, I'm just hanging out in the graveyard. Be my gothic babe, please.
Absolutely. That's
And then
all
they're
I
gonna
wanted
just
to
start
ask.
grabbing the fruit and just start dancing.
Sure.
This
If
is
that's what we call
why.
it.
This is why I need my happy tea. Yeah, I love when that happens.
That's when you know when Paige gets angry.
You'll never regret your plan.
Arson. Of course not.
Mercy, ever since I started coming here, I started looking up different potato recipes. I'm so happy.
Yay!
Have a potato.
We love the potatoes over here.
I had potatoes like 3 times today, so.
That's all I eat is potatoes.
Potatoes solve everything.
Exactly. They make me happy.
Now she's got this like toothpaste green on her head.
Not feeling that either. You know, the pastels of the 60s I really wasn't a fan of.
Tom loves potatoes too. Perfect.
Yas, potato. Tots, unite.
Yes, movie chat. After we're done here, give it like an hour or so, because like I said, Gills is in Texas time. The unofficial after show is over at Gills's Lagoon. He's playing the new Doom. So he's really
Doom
hyper.
in the lagoon.
It's very metal. He also informed me that they have jellyfish at the lagoon that are cannibalistic and don't have a butt. So do with that information what you will.
I think I'll be safe with the with the tattoos, but they might be infuriated the fact that I got a big butt.
Maybe. Ah, yes, the key. I feel like this movie could be a game
Gil
of
boy,
Clue.
we summoned
Hey,
him
Gills!
in the chat.
I was letting them know about your cannibalistic jellyfish thing that I sent you on Instagram.
Yes, that's probably why you came into me saying.
And I let people know that you are going live after Fish in the chat. Yes, that is Gil saying. Gringa, meet Gills in the chat.
We
That's
summoned
Gil
you,
boy.
man. I'm so proud of that, man. I don't know how we did it. We gotta do it again.
Davey was in here for a little while. I'm not sure if he's still here. He said he was not feeling okay. So, you know. Gator was in here earlier. So I'll send everybody over to yours when we're done here. We are watching the Premature Burial. And it's Paige's first time watching it, Gills. And the question from Movie Chat was, would you remake this movie and why? And what was your biggest pet peeve of this movie? And Paige has never seen any Hammer horror, so we're going to have to do Devil Rides Out with her because Movie Chat agrees.
Yeah, you guys gotta culture me a little bit.
Oh, wow, he's really smoking that, ain't he?
Same.
Holy crap.
Same. Okay, freaking Wendy over here.
I love how like the guys are just kind of like in these laid back suits and like the ladies are just looking like they're getting married every
They're still
day.
in crop top suits, man. I'm judging so hard.
Gills the Gringa is a friend of 80, so he kindly brought her over here to hang with us. I hope she's
our
having a good
friend.
time tonight. We informed her that
a good time.
tattoos
we gotta
prevent
change
you from
something.
cannibalism.
Yes, that is the excuse you use to everyone, especially your grandmother who does not like tattoos.
Yes, movie chat. I will be coming out with Mercy's Fireside Tales soon, and it's going to be me narrating all the horror stories that I have written. Well, good.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're having a good time. I'm surprised. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. I like watching.
Have the same facial expression.
I like watching his facial expressions here. Sorry. I hope you won't get sued by the Elvis family. Oh boy. I like how he was like expecting it to be like a goblin. I'm actually surprised that I know Gringa knows Roger. I'm surprised he hasn't been in here and telling us that we're all fake people yet.
Yeah, I'm just a figment of your imagination if you didn't know.
A peek into Mercy's mind, yipes. Especially off my happy tea. You guys are lucky that I'm not selling Beavis, bro. Like, because sometimes if I get really excited and I'm really into something, I sound
Turn into
exactly like
and
Beavis.
Butthead.
Yes.
We do.
He's like, I can't put it out of my mind.
I do like his pink tie, though.
It's very dapper.
Judging
Hey.
the crop tops, but liking the tie.
This brown dress matches the thing on the couch. They can't sue because they know it's the king himself.
Exactly.
Could you imagine Gil's channel getting a cease and desist because he got this Elvis?
I mean, who the hell's gonna be doing this cease and desist? They'll be dead anyway.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Wait, no, isn't his wife still kicking?
I don't know how.
I don't know either. Take me downstairs. Why?
All of a sudden you hear, take me to church, Washington.
Movie chat says what? Gil's is Elvis too? He has a whole crazy band of people at the Lagoon, guys. Melkor, Elvis, Gil's.
Kurt Cobain's probably there.
Playing Yahtzee with aliens.
100%. In a dress.
Yes, of course.
In Kirk style.
So we have this weird Cinderella walk that she's doing here.
She straight up looks like Wendy from Peter Pan.
She does. She does, yes.
And that's all I see.
Looks like she's about to drop her slipper.
Also,
oddly
that
enough.
brown dress just kind of blends in with... I would change that.
I think she's supposed to not be the focal point. I think the wife is.
Be a focal point without looking like a floating head.
She kind of looks like she doesn't want to be there. The creature from the Black Graceland look good.
You put me in that necklace, I wouldn't want to be there either.
Movie chat says the guy on the left looks like he's tying his head on because they failed to chop his head off fully. Okay. I see you've been looking into the history of chokers. You guys are dark tonight, my friends.
I love it.
I do too. I'm not hating on it. I love how everybody's getting more comfortable with each other. This is what we want over here.
Baton?
I think so. He's ready.
Sir,
he's ready.
What are you beating?
Death.
Other than your own insanity.
Movie chat says the women are there just to look pretty because all the guys are blending in at this point.
Yeah.
Movie chat also says the guy with the white mustache looks like he was randomly walking on set and forgot that they're filming a movie. That is true. That is true. Now the music here again, super intense. I love when they do that with the cymbals. Dun dun dun.
Jump scare. It's a toupee. He's in sleep paralysis, guys. He's not dead. Could you imagine him being like alive in sleep paralysis and his sleep paralysis demon is doing like the floss?
Yeah, I know, right? The Green Guy. Yes, tomorrow night is a found footage chit chat stream. So our panelist Mage is really into found footage. He actually made his own movie that stars himself and his brothers. It's really good. And we're going to be talking about different found footage movies and where it began, what we like about them, what we don't like about them. Just a laid back one. That one starts at 9 p.m. Eastern. And depending on how the conversation goes, we usually stay on about an hour or two.
Sometimes 3.
You know, it depends.
Laughing a lot.
80 says Mage likes found footage. He makes found footage. He keeps losing it for some reason. I'm gonna send that to him because I know that he is getting. Okay, well, We would love to have you there, my friends.
Heck yeah, we'll see you there.
We sometimes we do a little bit of trivia too. So that gets fun. You love found footage movies? Nice.
Look, when we do Repo, I'm gonna be asking a lot of questions to you guys because that is a very big staple movie in my life.
Absolutely. Since that's the movie you picked, I'm gonna let you really really handle it.
You guys are really gonna see. Paige is a freak.
Okay. I am just sending 80's comment to Mage, so he's.
Oh, I'd be screwed if they tried doing that to me.
Gilboy, is this a Saturday that you could be here for Spooky Fam Night, or are you still on that long stretch for work?
Gills, I swear, you better have the right answer.
They're like, oh no, we killed him. We were really bad with the peer pressure of making him go down there.
Scared him half to death. Reminds me of the one time that I was up on a ladder getting shoes at work, and my one manager knew that I was having heart palpitations and decided to scare me, and I almost literally fell off the ladder.
That's awesome.
I was like, that'd be hard to explain to HR.
Okay, cool. Gilboy will be there for Repo.
Yes, good job. Right answer. No fire.
He got his coffin wish, that's for sure. That is like...
Okay, but he's not in the bedazzled suit with the prince cuffs.
Oh, you were just covering... That's right, that's right. She needs a stuffed Robin in that hairdo. 80 can't let her bird hair go.
Honestly,
his coffin is the color schemes of my channel.
Okay, but now he looks super uncomfortable. It looked comfortable until he laid in it.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just because his head is so low. It's just flat, like...
Yeah.
You guys didn't believe in pillows back then?
I do like how her soft features kind of stood out there and was like making you feel like her nurturing nature come out. Like, he's not dead. Now you see why this is a good movie, Paige? It's like, whoa. Plot twist, he's still alive. Yes. Movie chat said they read a report where one time a man was on an autopsy table and he was able to flicker his eyes enough before the person carved into him to prevent it from happening. That, like, he basically apparently he had something medically wrong with him and the doctors mispronounced him dead instead of making sure that he was really dead.
Nightmare fuel. Absolute nightmare fuel.
The dread in this movie, though. Think about it. His whole life he wasted worried about this.
And now it's happening. But also, didn't they have the little latch thing? Can't he just... You know?
Apparently not in this version. Because remember, he blew up a lot of stuff. Or set stuff on fire. How can you not say fire like Beavis in a little version of Beavis? They're not even bothering looking in the window, too, that he put there. He's been blinking this whole time.
I'd be banging. Hello?
Well, he's kind of paralyzed. He still hasn't fully come to.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So it's just his eyes moving now. There's our lovely grave diggers, I guess.
They always gotta look sketchy.
They do. But they're kind of like the nicest people. Because I know, like, when I was going through the graveyards at night, in Central New York, I bumped into a couple of them, and like I gave them a cheeseburger and stuff, and they left me alone. So apparently, movie chat is saying before this comment goes is that it was kind of like this scene right here with his eyes moving. Ask a Mortician is such a good channel. Yes, Tom, absolutely. But I couldn't imagine being on the autopsy table. Like, oh my gosh, could you imagine if they didn't pay attention to it? Because I know my friend does that, and she just blares music and goes to work. So could you imagine if See, guys, this is a rational fear. This is a rational fear. Well, mind your business.
Who the hell is you?
She actually looks like the older version of the wife, so it's kind of weird. You can walk into the graveyard at night? Yeah, I can.
Mm-hmm.
I can.
Except for my dad's graveyard, but that's because that's in the middle of the hood.
Mm-hmm. I could
They
see.
lock that up.
That's a smart decision. Yeah, I can pretty much go into them at night here. At least where I'm at, every area is different, but a lot of graveyards where I'm at are very, very old anyway, and we don't have a lot of vandalism because a lot of times the people that do go for picnics and do that, they're showing respect or they're cleaning it up and stuff like that. We don't really have a big issue with that where I am. But I could see maybe bigger areas like Paige said, they lock it up for a reason.
Mm-hmm. Yepers, I'm telling y'all some horror stories about Mill City Town.
Oh. Dun, dun, dun. So all right, I'm gonna loot this bastard. Dun dun dun.
To be fair, I'd be so angry too. That
Well, some
probably
you can. It's no problem. Movie chat says, does he what did you say? Does he count as a zombie?
I mean,
He's still living flesh. But now
yeah,
he's more mad.
he's an emotional zombie.
Most have walls and gates. There's only the gates kind of stay open around here. Can't think of any with major walls where I'm at.
There's so many where I'm
Like,
at.
but I usually climb them. When I used to do urban exploration and stuff like that, I kind of can sneak in places and act like I belong there. So I didn't really get too much trouble. If I was asked to leave, obviously I would leave. Not to bring attention to yourself, but I only took photographs and stuff like that, so it wasn't a big deal.
Hey, I talk to my home slices all the time and apologize for my dad's presence there. He's probably a really annoying neighbor.
They're like, what? What is going on?
Huh?
No, I'm alive, you jackass. You failed me. I told you guys to check the coffin. Check to make sure I'm alive. You guys just wanted my house and my wife. You could get in anywhere with a hard hat and a clipboard. That is absolutely true, to be honest with you. Or one of
That,
those reflective vests.
or if you have security
Yeah.
or
Yup.
staff,
Mm-hmm.
anywheres, anywhere.
Or even if you have like a little headphone in there that makes it look like you're on a Bluetooth with somebody important.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I was able to sneak backstage to meet the Misfits.
Really?
Yeah, I had like my headphone in, and they thought I was one of the people because I kept doing this and thought I was one of the venue workers because it was so busy they didn't pay attention, and boom, got to meet them for a minute. That huge cemetery dream was one of the best I've had, no kidding. I don't think Paige was here for that. Tom has this never-ending cemetery dream. It's very wild. It's peculiar for sure.
I would like to be filled in at one point. I also love this freaking bed, by the way.
Yes, the beds are awesome. We need more beds like that. Everything is so bland now. We need to just loot this set.
Hell yeah. I remember my mom used to have a wooden bed and it had the mirrors up at the top. Very 80s-esque, had
Yes.
lights and bookshelf put into it.
Yes. Okay, let's see. Where am I? Making sure I got the right thing for tomorrow's announcement.
I'll be sending you a few things to add tomorrow.
Sure. Sure. That was loud in my headphones. Yeah.
Fish in the chat.
Fish in the chat.
Ooh, swift pan.
I mean, she's moving on pretty fast.
All we need is fireworks.
They're gonna smooch.
Mm.
80s over here, like, yeah.
Meanwhile, her freshly dead ex-husband's just standing there.
Her freshly dead alive ex-husband.
Correct. She went from looking real innocent to not so innocent now.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting because the doctor's like, you are cock blocking me again.
Hussey's exposing her chest now.
Oh my gosh, 80. Cue the porno music. Did you get enough of that with Wicked World? Boom diana, boom diana. Sorry, Wyatt has music playing in the background to keep him asleep, and oh yeah, sure. You can't look in the mirror and see who's behind you? No, dude, you picked the wrong one apparently. Uh-oh. Movie chat's like Paige like into it now.
I have
All
so
right,
many
Gills.
questions.
What's that?
Just the way she would.
Yeah.
Girl,
That was the
what?
thing. That was the thing in these movies, though. We got the classic monster movie, Carrie, of the damsel. It's like, ma'am, I'm gonna have to make some dino nuggies before your stream, Gills, too. So if I'm late, that's probably why. The Carrie through the fog is so awesome.
Okay. I've seen this clip before.
Mm-hmm. It is a great tool, Tom. Absolutely. The smoke machine was a great tool. Yes.
It's still to this day a great tool.
Oh, yeah.
I literally am going to have to revert to using sage for my smoke effects right now until I can get a fog machine. Or I just need to hire a few stoners to just bubble up behind the...
I'm sure they would have no problem with that.
Pay them in food.
She's just like, girl, you didn't even make sure I was dead. You were just ready to move on right away.
For real.
She looks actually really pretty there. Like, that's a good shot.
Mm-hmm. Her hair is very pretty down.
She used to buy weed from him. Now he went from innocent man through madness to villain.
I mean, if you got together with a woman like that, I mean...
No, yeah. Screw that.
To be fair, I've done worse over less, so...
Movie Chess says, now I'm understanding you, Mercy, when you said Vincent wouldn't have done a good job. It would have totally messed with the tone. Exactly.
There's some times where when a prominent face would just kind of ruin the cinema of it, you know?
Mm-hmm. That's why, like, I think it would just be over too quickly. Although that line in Vincent Price's voice would have been top notch, but
This is still fairly good. Me throwing dirt on my enemies.
I would have hated to be the actress too because I hate worms and you can't guarantee that there's no worms in the dirt.
Dude, I have a sensory thing with stuff touching my face as is, so
Mm-hmm.
I would be not okay with this.
Thank you for being here,
Thank you for being
Gringa. Have
here.
a great shift at work, my friend, and
Yes.
see you tomorrow night. Thank you for
Absolutely.
being here.
Thank you, thank you.
Johnny buried his Amber. Yes. Give me that shovel. I want your bride.
Yes. Oh, he doesn't hit him with
Thank
it?
you, the Gringa. Thank you so much. Have a great time at work tomorrow. I hope it's the best. I hope you get like good news and a big paycheck.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. The classic fight over the shovel.
Oh. Oh, now he is dead.
Dun dun dun. All they had to do was double check like he asked, though. That's the thing. Like, this could have been avoided if they would have just done what he asked. He simply asked them, make sure I'm dead, bro. Like, that's all.
I feel like that's a fair ask.
I think so too. I think so too.
She's like, now I definitely get the house.
Yeah, that's all she wanted anyway. She's like, it's fine.
Finders keepers, losers weepers, haha.
Uh,
Damn.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the dirt went right in her mouth too.
Yeah. Well, at that point, screaming is not a good idea. Okay.
She looks very clean there, which is kind of throwing me off. She should definitely be more dirty.
Especially after the scene of the doll.
Hmm.
That looked Asian. Of Asian descent.
Dun dun dun. Uh-oh. Emma. Are you sure she's dead? She's like, okay, I'm gonna go redecorate the house now. That chair that I don't like is gonna be out.
She's like, get rid of them both. Neither of them get the house. It's mine.
Yes. Aw. I had to wait for proof. That's why I shot you. The house is mine. See you later.
Crocodile tears. Be gone.
I mean, honestly, you could tell it's the acting of the times because it's very soap opera ish. I don't believe that she's actually sad or whatever.
She's playing
Um,
a gimmick.
yeah, but you could kind of tell, like in the '60s here, like they still had like that play acting, like you know what I mean,
But
which
I still like that,
was
though.
wonderful. Yeah, I'm not knocking it.
Very much Shakespearean still.
So, my friends, that was the premature
The
burial.
lion!
Rest in peace. That's humor. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, what did you think about that movie, Paige? Did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it, actually. Like I said, I'm very picky usually. I can still find the things that I like in any movie.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, I actually really enjoyed that movie. I do see very much where it was inspired by Edgar Allan Poe and just the moodiness of it and
Mhm.
the depth of pain,
Yeah.
which sometimes we see the rage but we don't see the pain, and the fact that they inquired
Mhm.
the pain and rage in a very good sense where with that mixture people do lose their minds.
Movie chat said I enjoyed watching him go crazy, and I didn't suspect his wife of foul play. She was just so loving.
Mm-hmm.
That is a nice twist, isn't it? Are you guys really gonna do a Poe chit chat? Yes, we'll do a Poe chit chat
Yes.
live stream one time. That way we can cover a lot of stuff. I would like to make these live streams have quality over quantity. So like that's why my schedule is the way it is. Because you guys are taking the time out of your day to come chill with us. And so, you know,
We appreciate you,
we
so we want to make
appreciate it.
we want to make it as entertaining for you as possible, because you do come and hang out with us to get away from the craziness of the world. So,
Paige, I can barely hear you. I know it's late, but still. Really? She's really loud on
for
my
real.
end.
All right, hold on.
While people are writing in, tomorrow night is our Spooky Fam found footage chit chat stream at 9 p.m. Eastern. We're
Yay.
going to be talking about all different kinds of found footage, what we like about it, what we don't like about it, our favorites, our non favorites. So I hope you guys will be here for that chit chat stream. And then Saturday, I have to go get it because I forgot to get it before.
I don't know
Because my,
why. Does it sound better, 80? I
I
turned
mean,
up
you're
my mic volume.
you're pretty loud and on my end, so
I'm
I don't know
screaming
what's
at you,
going
Mercy.
on. I don't know what's going on that end. I didn't notice any difference on here.
Fish
But
in the
then
chat.
on Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern, hold on, I got it. Except my sanity. We've
Triple fish in
got
the chat. Holy way.
A Little Surgery Never Hurt Much. We're going to be doing Repo the Genetic Opera on Saturday. So I have not seen this film in a while.
Oh,
Some of your comments aren't going through. It must be freaking YouTube hasn't sorted that out yet. I don't know what's going on with that.
YouTube be wildin' lately.
Yeah, they have been. But we're going to be doing some cool things this weekend. So Saturday is going to be me, Paige, and Gills. Rez has some scheduling changes going on her end, so she's going to let me know which Saturday she could start coming back again. She said it won't be as long as last time. Won't let me make Cthulhu puns? Really? What the
What?
hell?
Because I
That's
love them.
dumb.
They're my
Yeah.
favorite. Rude.
Yeah.
Me and the two of the Ubes got a little bit of a problem. While we still have as many people in the chat, I want to do
Yes.
another announcement that I made in the beginning. So I have made a storefront. It is a 3 collection at this moment, soon to be 4, dropping tomorrow for a limited time for our movie chat that enjoys being called My Little Nuggets. I have a small collection just for you guys. I also have a Spooky Fam podcast merch as well, so you can support your favorite spooky fam. I also have items that also correlate with my photography business, as well as I have a youth line starting. If you guys are into the whole files that are coming out, we are in desperate need to make a change, and this is my contribution to change, making clothing for the youth that inspires creativity and self-expression in the safest and soulful way possible. So that's what I have going on. Currently, I do have a 30% off code that is up, so anything there, you'll get 30% off on all of your items. I will be dropping the code shortly tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And I have the Pages Nuggets line dropping tomorrow at 4 o'clock.
Do you sell any explosives?
I wish. Not yet.
So movie chat wants to know. Oh, yeah, while we're all here too, I got to show you guys the new. Where the hell is my thing? I went to go get something. Ba, ba, ba.
Woo!
The Kid
look
Small
at
Media
that.
shirts are in. So if you order from the shop, this is it says watch, listen, get spooky. So it's got both of them. And then we have the Tuesday Frankie, which this seems to be the favorite so far. So we got a lot of cool things dropping on my end too soon. And Gills has a store coming up
yeah.
soon. He will let you know when he's ready to rock with that. So for movie chat asking, we got tomorrow night at 9 our found footage. Saturday at 9 Spooky Fam does Repo. Monday night I'm live for 10:30 just to talk about a lost film. It's not going to be a long stream. It's probably only going to be about 45 minutes long. It's called a series called From the Forgotten Rental Shelf. I'll be doing one of those once a month, just to cover some forgotten films. Tuesday we have 80s tunes for Tuesday Music Hour. We got The Thing from Another World on Thursday. We have The Stuff on Friday, and then we have The Black Will Ghost 2 on Saturday. So those are the next upcoming ones. I'm not going to go too far into it because I got to do some scheduling changes for the other ones. So it is on my channel. Hit the live tab, and you can hit the notify me button. I have an Adequate Cheese Blend World Tour shirt. Yes, your tunes, 80. You're going to come up and sing for us the whole hour.
Absolutely. Spotlight on you.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. A lot of movie chat saying YouTube's acting wonky for them, so they're going to head out. So we'll probably close this off here. Thank you, Tom, for suggesting this film, and thank you for being here. Is Thing this coming Thursday? Yeah, next Thursday is Thing from the Other World. We're going to be doing that. That's Davey's pick, so we're going to be doing that one on Thursday. Let me see here. Okay, I think I covered it. Thank you, Tom, for suggesting this movie. I hope you had a great time in the chat. Thank you for being here. Thank you, The Gringa. Thank you, Edie. Thank you, Davey. Thank you, Gills, for being here. Unofficial after show is going to be over at Gil's channel.
Over at the Lagoon.
All right, Gills. You just let me know. You just hit my Instagram up and be like, hey, send me the link, and I will send you the guest link, and you can pop on the show.
Heck yeah.
And I think that one's public domain, too, so we should be able to just pop it right here on the screen and have some fun with that one. So if you want to, you are more than welcome to do that. So remember, guys, have a potato. Never let your wife know you're scared of being buried alive, because she's not going to check anyway. You may get called in, but you love that film. Hey, it's up to you, my friend. You're more than welcome to join in any of these.
It's not such an irrational fear.
No, it's not. And we will figure out what's going wonky with YouTube. I know a couple days it's been down, so the low viewership today, I'm not really worried about it because, like I said, YouTube is messing around. So if you do watch the replay of this, please hit like and subscribe and comment. Definitely check out Soulfully Page's stuff. It is linked everywhere on my channel. Just go to my channel and you will see everybody linked. And let's go hang out at the Lagoon with the Gills and watch him play some Doom in a few minutes. All right?
Yeah. Whoop, whoop. Let's go.
Have a potato, guys. Bye.
Thank you for joining me in the shadows tonight. If you enjoyed our little descent into the macabre, be sure to like, subscribe, and return next time. Because here at Mercy's Macabre, the strange never sleeps. Sweet screams. Spooky potatoes.